But yeah, it looks like there's somebody fantasizing and romanticizing. They find you attractive. So yeah, you might work with this person, but it's about this person putting in the effort. Interesting. I'm going to use these tea leaf reading cards. So tell me about this world. What is this change? Yeah, so if this is somebody a position of authority, could be someone you work with, somebody higher paid up, but it's somebody I feel taking this opportunity here. Somebody's feeling pretty bold too. Yeah, it's telling you not to lower your standards, but it could be somebody with high standards. So this is actually someone of a position of authority. Yeah, so it's somebody new. It looks like there's someone new. I see some happiness and joy, but it's saying look before you leap. Do your due diligence. Okay, don't lower your standards. But I feel what it's saying, somebody here has some pretty high standards. Yeah, look at that, the torch. Some of you have somebody here who, oh, it could be somebody, holding a torch for you, but it has to do with this flame. The passion is burning here. This person's really feeling bold. They want to go for this too. Yeah. And then you see the butterfly, some sort of transformation. This could be somebody who's let go of some baggage from a past relationship, leaving something behind here. That's why I feel with the flag, paying attention to the red flags, making sure someone puts in the effort. But I feel it's somebody with high standards because it looks like somebody has gone through some sort of change, internal change here, letting go of baggage from the past, leaving it behind. So lovely. And I see a tankard, a celebration, enjoyment, some kind of gathering. Someone's fantasizing here. Now the Seven of Cups is somebody who's probably been procrastinating a little bit too. So I feel like definitely I see a lot of happiness and joy, something new, a lot of passion. You can see it's interesting. Yeah, this is somebody, that flame is burning. And I'm going to be honest, it could be somebody coming back around. It is possible. Someone who's gone through a lot of change. They may have a position of authority. They may be more financially stable. Because it looks like it could be somebody who's been holding a torch. If it isn't, it's possible it is somebody new. There's likely two energies here. So somebody new who finds you very attractive, probably vice versa. But yeah, just pay attention to the red flags. Do your due diligence. Look before you leap. Because this person, and you know what's interesting is it's probably their energy where somebody has taken a leap of faith before, But now I feel this person's gone through some kind of change. And it's the butterfly. It even says change for the better. So there's some positive change coming here. Yeah, I see the tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So who is this person? Who are they? Who has a crush? Yeah, look at that Ace of Wands. Somebody attractive. I tell you, it could be somebody holding a torch. And it's interesting because I did a reading about a flame, somebody new. So it could go either way. Yeah. Ace of Wands, somebody very passionate. Yeah, we have someone here who's very sexy, very charming. But this could also be yourself. So like I say, do your due diligence. Pay attention to the red flags. Because if you have taken a risk before and something didn't work out well, this could be even yourself moving on because there's someone new. Yeah, so take it as it resonates. If you're masculine, it could be this person. Somebody very charming, attractive, very sexy. There's definitely a physical attraction with all this Ace of Wands energy here. Yeah. Tell me about the flag. Yeah, so someone's left something behind. So this is somebody here who's moved on. So it could be yourself or it could be this person. So it has to do with searching for something new. So this is someone ready for something new. It's an energy of moving on. And this could, like I say, this could be where some of you just kind of go, talk to the hand. Because I can see change. You see, something here too with your past may have changed you because you took a risk, but I feel this butterfly, this internal transformation, there's change coming too. Beautiful. Yeah, you can see somebody here waiting for someone new, but it has to do with that wand, waiting for the one, and there is one. Some of you, like I say, you could be the viewer. If you're feminine, you could be holding a torch for someone, but I see new coming in. And it could be while you're waiting for something new, someone comes in. Look at that. So this is an energy of using, it's an energy of thinking for yourself, speaking up, speaking your truth, doing your due diligence. So it's an energy of being discerning. So very good. Very good energy. So some of you have gone through that change, that internal change yourself. Yeah, look at that. See, transformations in love here. Someone who's emotionally mature and available. I see some sort of celebration and gathering here. Yeah, an opportunity or invitation. There's that cup. Interesting, the tanker and how that comes up with that. Yeah, look at that. See, some sort of celebration, a gathering, a party, an invitation to someone's home, maybe for dinner. But it's some sort of gathering. There could be more people. Tell me more about this walking away. Yeah, so someone here, there's definitely an energy of some indecision, making a choice, whether to wait for something or to move on and, look for someone else. Maybe get out and socialize, some of you. But this is the question of who is your secret admirer. And I do feel there's someone who's been holding a bit of a torch here. They could be new to you, but they could still be kind of, procrastinating with the Seven of Cups, seeing opportunity, you see? Yeah, and I feel you've got someone coming in. I don't think you're going to see it coming. So let's have a look at that. Who's coming your way if you're the feminine? If you're the masculine, there could be several opportunities. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Yeah, so you can see someone's being cautiously optimistic. So it's about getting something you want, filling that cup. Some of you didn't get something you wanted in the past. You see? So this is why I feel looking for something new. Yeah, now we have all the queens here. You know what? This is really interesting. This is telling me that you are ready because it's an energy of feminine energy manifesting this, okay? With all the energies of the queen. Some of you are ready. You've gone through a lot of internal change. You're ready for love. I can tell you that right now if you're a feminine watching this, because this is all the queens right here. And there is going to be an opportunity. Something here has likely been worth waiting for. Yeah, saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. Okay, so it could be someone you know, but it could be somebody new. You might know who they are, but they'll be new for you. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why is this here? Yeah, see, getting out, socializing. See, this is some very positive news coming in. It could come from other people. These could be some people around you, some friends getting together with a bunch of girlfriends. There's someone there, but yeah, see, someone's reaching out. This is waiting for rest. I can't even believe how these cards are coming out. This is insane. Yeah, see, waiting for someone to reach out. And I do see someone in that social circle, your neighborhood, maybe a building you live in, or somebody around you. They're in your world, whoever they are. They're around you, probably in your community. Yeah, somebody reaching out here. This is someone hoping you're going to reciprocate. Look at that. Yeah, full steam ahead. Someone's taking the lead here. But it's somebody who's very much in control of their emotions. Again, this is somebody mastering. See, some of you have mastered all these elements, and your intuition is very powerful, very grounded, patient. See, I feel there's someone here you don't see a future with, and this new is coming in. And it's going to, it wants the whole story for a reason here. Manifesting all these energies. See, focusing on your money, focusing a lot on work while you wait. And that's what it's saying to do. That's your intuition possibly telling you. Okay, if there's somebody here that you're interested in, or you're just waiting for somebody, waiting for something new, this is where you're going to pay attention to the red flags with someone. Okay, yeah. This is also yourself possibly a position of authority. This is being an authority of yourself, being in control of your whole life too. So a lot of positive energy here. So let's have a look at this intuition. What is it that you know? See, some of you, I feel you just know. Yeah, look at the birth of something new. You got new coming in, but look at, you've mastered all the elements for the feminines here. Okay, and if you haven't, and you really have to be honest with yourself, things that you may need to work on. Some of you, it's focusing on your money, your finances, paying attention to work, keeping your life in balance as well, because the Empress is balance. Someone who doesn't put all their focus on their love life. So this is all up to you to decide yourself here. So beautiful. Tell me about the new. Someone in that social circle, someone in your community. Yeah, it's manifesting. Very interesting. See, it's telling you this is about getting ready, being prepared. That's why I feel, because you have somebody coming in. A lot of spiritual development, this card here. What does it actually say? Because I could see those two words. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So you've manifested all these energies if you're the feminine. If you're a masculine, I feel this could just be options, possibilities, people you've dated, opportunities that you've had. Okay, but I do see possibility of someone putting on the brakes, taking another look. Because it has to do with communication, manifesting communication here. Someone's going to communicate. They're going to reach out. They're probably in your social circle. Tell me more about the Magician. Yeah, see, so it could be someone you've worked with or someone you worked with in the past. But it also has to do with putting in the effort. So it has to do with someone taking control, putting in the effort. Yeah, see, someone here is looking back, feeling like giving up. I don't know if this is yourself or the other person. It feels like it's someone else holding a torch, feeling giving up. But, you know, that torch is that wand. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, there it is. See, releasing baggage, burdens, paying off debt, getting ready, you know. Yeah, it's also about being responsible, reliable. Some of you maybe have dealt with someone who just wasn't reliable. You don't see a future with them. You're open to new. And it's coming because that intuition's here. So there it is. Yeah, you've got someone here who's definitely been thinking things through, choosing their battles. See, someone wants to manifest. They want to communicate. They could have air in their chart, but it's just an energy. See, the one that got away energy too, possibly. The flame. This is really interesting for some of you, for sure. But if it's a new person, which is what I feel, the Empress is open. Okay, being open, keeping your options open. And while you're doing that, you're focusing on all these other energies, parts of yourself. But there's somebody here who's definitely coming in. Yeah, I do see a partnership, a place where people socialize. Yeah, it's about being social too. If you've been waiting and waiting for somebody, it's telling you to be social. But you have someone who's holding a torch, or it's somebody new. And they may be putting something behind. But like I feel, you've got this place. It's often a place where people socialize. It's safe. It's stable. I see financial stability. I see someone who's stable. And that could be what it is that you're wanting. We know the Empress energy is stable. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, there it is. Multiple opportunities coming in. There's communication, like I say. Somebody wants to communicate. They're in a hurry. They want to talk. They want to get together. Yeah, it's going to come in suddenly when you least expect it. That's usually what happens when you're focused on all these other things. So I'm going to keep going here because I want to really see if it's someone who's holding a torch, if it's someone new, okay, a new flame, somebody new coming in. But it also... the energy is really, if this secret admirer energy, if it's actually a secret, or if you actually know, because you can see a secret. So, so I'm going to tell you, it could be the feminine here, waiting for someone that you admire, that you want, that you find attractive here. Well, it could go that way. It doesn't always have to be the masculine. But I do feel it's coming in, and I see the Tower, something sudden, a shock, surprise, an invitation, at least when you least expect it, when you feel like giving up. So it's saying don't give up while you're waiting. Focus on all these energies of the Empress, because that's when it's going to happen. Because what you put out there when you're out and about is that energy that other people see. So there it is. So it looks like some of you may even have some choices, but you're going down this path. See, leaving the past behind. There's going to be a choice here, choosing the one. Oh, now we have an Emperor. Are you kidding? This is crazy. I'm going to tell you, this is a karmic year. There's all kinds of crazy things happening. I know my readings are showing it. They're building and building to all this really crazy energy of secret admirers, mutual, I mean, look at it. This is an Emperor. This is someone who knows what they want. So they're coming in fast. They are rather spontaneous, but it's when you least expect it. So you're going to meet this person probably when you least expect it. This person's not a quitter. They don't give up. If they want something, they go for it. That's why I kind of feel some of you, it is definitely, you know, someone who's kind of felt like giving up. And it could be two people giving up, finding the one, and there it is. Through meeting through people, friends, people that you know, mutual friends possibly. You're in that social circle. You both could be invited to something here. So let's have a look. What is this Emperor up to? Yeah, they're waiting patiently. Yeah, they're single. They're waiting patiently. It's likely someone making sure you're single too. But they're enjoying the fruits of their labor. Beautiful, yeah. They focus on their money. See, this is someone focusing on their money, but they're planning and preparing. They're being patient. They're looking ahead. Very meticulous. This is someone pays attention to the details here. Nice. This person's definitely ready. Yeah, this is someone who's gone through a lot of change and likely internal change as well. Look at that, both of you. This is two people who are going through those changes, and it's time for change because of the Seven of Pentacles. It's time to leave the past in the past, time to move forward. And I do see it. It could be this person offering you this, but I do feel maybe meeting when you feel like giving up, meeting somebody, you know, when you least expect it. But this is someone here who's definitely going to be taking the lead here. You've got an Emperor here. So it's telling you to be patient. This is what the Empress does. This is all part of the Divine Feminine, is letting that person feel like they're in control. Let go of control. That's part of the Empress energy, the Queen of Wands. Trying to control something, trying to get it going, maybe even thinking of taking the lead. Focus on other things. That way you're ready. Look at that. See, going down this path, compatibility. This is someone ready to go down this path. They want to team up. You have things in common, possibly friends, people, things that you do for work, career, possibility. You could even live in the same community, the same neighborhood. But this is somebody willing to cooperate and compromise. And they're acknowledging all these things. This is two of you. What you see, this is what people do. They look to see what someone brings to the table. So you want to make sure you have something to bring to the table. Because this is someone who's felt like giving up, connecting with somebody who's right for them. Somebody who, you know, is willing to cooperate and compromise and go down this path. Somebody with the skills, the things that, you know, what you bring to the table. This is two people who come together. They both have a lot of skills. Two people who've learned all these lessons of the kings and the queens. But you can see what this person's looking at. Compatibility, cooperation, compromise, a house and a home, a family. Yeah, they see, look at that, See, they see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it, but it has to do with taking this opportunity. I'm going to tell you, this is somebody here who, I'm going to tell you how this plays out. It popped into my head. They may actually not take this opportunity and then at the last minute decide to take it. Some sort of invitation coming from other people. Some sort of get together at possibly someone's home. See, celebrating, having drinks. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, see, this is somebody who was tired. They work a lot. They weren't sure if they should accept this opportunity. But at the last minute, they're going to decide to. Because the Empress is there. It's going to be somebody finding out that you're single. Yeah, they're very curious. This person wants to know more. I wouldn't doubt if this is someone you've already crossed paths with because the Two of Wands here. That's why some of you, it's someone who feels you're the one that got away. And it's possible maybe they did miss an opportunity, because they were tired or just didn't feel like socializing at that time. So if there is another opportunity, they're definitely going to take it. But look at that. Little pride may be getting in their way. But this is somebody planning, preparing for the best, dressing for success. They may see you that way, but I feel that's how they are. They're going to come in properly. This is someone prepared. They dress well. They look good. They would be this is someone you can be proud of too. So, and probably vice versa. Crazy energy, but yeah, there it is. Somebody admiring you. See the energy of admiration. Somebody who admires you. Maybe you dress for success, the way you handle yourself. You see? So it could definitely be a secret admirer. Someone who's been admiring you secretly, and they haven't come in yet. They may have already. You may have actually already crossed paths with this person, and you may not even know it. Okay? Some of you might. It all depends on your intuition. if you've mastered the energies of the Empress, because part of it is a strong intuition, paying attention to the red flags. See, some of you, it's yourself raising your standards. See, high standards, someone who knows their worth and value, but so does this person. So this is someone who admires you. Okay. I see admiration. I see whether it's mutual too. And I do feel it's going to be. Yeah. See, mutual friends too. People admire you. They say good things. And it's probably about both of you. Now we have the King of Wands. See, this is someone who's manifested all these energies. They really could be anyone. A lot of you probably have no idea who this is. But somebody here may have missed an opportunity. Maybe knew you were single. Maybe they were invited to something and didn't go and missed the opportunity. So you might not even be aware of it unless people have told you about it. But this is someone determined. They know what they want and they're going for it. Very sexy, very charming. Oh, yes. Somebody who's fun and you can see popular. You see, highly admired by people in their social circle. They have high standards as well. So this is someone who also pays attention to the red flags, you see? Yeah, beautiful energy. But it's going to happen suddenly. This person's going to decide. Yeah, see, 7 of Swords, the one that got away. You're the one that got away. And it could be the other way around, where the feminine feels this is someone who got away. You could be the one who decided not to take an offer. But I still feel for some of you, you may be going, oh, I don't really feel like going out. Somebody in the social circle like, no, I don't really feel like going out. And then at the last minute, that spontaneous decision to do it. So, but yeah, it could be the one that got away for some of you. Yeah, see, there's the spontaneity, the sudden shock and surprise. It could be someone who actually tells you this. But this is crazy. Yeah, look at that. There's feelings here. Somebody wants to connect. A lot of physical attraction, like the spark, the attraction is there. Oh yeah, there's going to be chemistry here too. You look at that cycle ending, a whole new cycle in your life. So you're going to be connecting with this person, these people. I feel more. I feel something is going to go in both of your favor. You both want it and the timing is right. A windfall of abundance. See, there's a lot of abundance between two people. Someone here can't believe their luck though. I got to be honest. Yeah, they will be asking you out. This could be in some of you too. It's a secret admirer, someone who's been holding back, keeping it all in, keeping it to themselves. See, it's also excitement. The Tower is also excitement. Someone's very excited here. They're liking this. See, kind of holding back. Yeah, see, pride and ego getting in the way a little bit. But I do think this is someone who's going to go for it. Yeah, see the energy, whether it's mutual. So they're kind of been holding back a bit. So there could be a missed opportunity. Or it's, like I say, a secret admirer. Someone admires you. Maybe they like the way you dress, the way you handle yourself when you're in that social circle. And it's very possible some of you have no idea. They are somebody very charming, very fun. That energy is here. I also feel they could have some Aquarius energy. This is someone who knows when to release things that no longer serve. So someone's probably going to, they've likely dated a lot of people, haven't had a lot of good luck connecting with the one, the right person. That's what it's all about, right? Waiting for the right person. And that's what I feel is happening here. Yeah, someone who's been kind of holding back a little. They're going to ask you out, though. But it's whether it's mutual. So they're likely going to be talking to some people here. But it's definitely looking like a secret admirer for a lot of you. A lot of admiration. But I actually feel both of you could be feeling that way about each other, where you both feel, oh, this person's out of my league, you know. It's saying both of you, because it's here twice, release that. Let that energy go. Let go of the pride. Let go of control. Okay? And just let it happen. And let go of the outcome. That's what the control's about. But this person does need to take that lead. Okay? It has to do with being determined for this to be successful. They are someone who focuses on success. This is someone who's been making sure they're successful. They also have everything they need before they start something. So yeah, it could be someone who's been focused on work. See, it's an energy of somebody leveling up too. See, kind of catching up. So this is, the masculine energy. Sometimes they're a little slower. Sorry, guys. No offense. But, I mean, it is, it just is what it is. And it doesn't have to be that way. But look at the harmony. See, it's about coming in right. See, it's about the harmony between two people and these other people, too. And what else do we have? Yeah, they've been pondering this. See, they're pondering it. They're looking at the situation. They're feeling a little apprehensive. They're just kind of holding back. See, checking there. This is where you start checking each other out. See, they're taking that little moment, checking things out, probably looking at you. They like what they see. I'll tell you, there's excitement. This person's, so if it is somebody who missed an opportunity with you and they've been holding a torch, for some of you, or been admiring you secretly and they missed an opportunity and they have another chance, they're really excited. Okay? But then they come in and kind of play it cool. They just kind of saunter into the room and kind of look around. But believe me, they had their eye on you. They've checked you out. Yep, they certainly have. And there is going to be several opportunities. But if you've missed it, you might know. Some of you might know who it is. But I don't think you're going to see this coming, because I feel like it's suddenly out of the blue when you feel like giving up because you're waiting. Just keeping your options open. I feel this person has too. And I feel there's options, but they're not interested in anyone. They've never found the one. This is someone who now feels like they're finding the right person. And they have this opportunity. Yep, see, they've thought it through. Choosing their battle. See, their battle was making sure they were stable financially. Yeah, so this is the person. See, now they're focused on their love life, emotional fulfillment, happiness. See, they're really not afraid of putting themselves out there. But they are somebody who takes pride in all the things that they do. They are somebody who wants to make sure they can provide. You see, so they're not looking, they're looking at what you both bring to the table for sure, but they're not looking at what you can provide for them. It's what you can provide for each other. So that's the Three of Pentacles, two people who team up and work together as a team, to make each other happy, to be so that you're both emotionally fulfilled. Because you can see someone's not emotionally fulfilled. They're pretty happy for the most part, someone who has mostly everything they need, but there's obviously that cup is missing. The cup is right down here, and it's coming. So, pretty cool. And now I'm going to pull out a couple more cards. Any other messages that you may need to know? So there is going to be an opportunity, some kind of gathering. And this person's going to just put themselves out there. Okay? So let's see what other energies we have. It may not have anything to do with this, but I'm going to pull them out anyway. What is it you need to know? The viewer. Yeah, there's a lot of abundance between two people. Something is blossoming. So this is something blossoming. See, it's going to come to life. That's why, this is why. See, manifesting life, that's the world. It's coming to life. This is somebody waking up to the idea of love, and they're definitely not afraid of putting themselves out there. Yeah, look at that. Expect miracles. This is two people going to be at the right place at the same time. See, the miracle. So, and if it is someone who's been holding a torch, or you're the one that got away, or it's just that secret admirer where they happen to be at the right place in the right time to connect with you, there's a miracle. So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Look at that, a new beginning. See that? There's the sun is starting to shine, so there's change coming. Coming out of the dark into the light. It's possible this is someone who's been, may have ended a situation with someone, or it's yourself. Regardless, two people who've been waiting. I love it. You've got a new beginning. And some of you, they're new. You're just possibly not sure. And I got to be honest, some of you, it's the feminine energy. So if it is yourself thinking, well, I'm going to take a risk and ask this person out, you can do that if you want. But I would suggest letting this person do it. That way they feel like they're in control. That's why the King of Swords came up. They like to be the one to take the lead. They like to feel like they're kind of in control of how things happen and to get it going. So there's definitely a lot of very, very direct messages here. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, see, there's a blessing, a miracle, a new beginning. You're going to be at the right place at the same time with this person. So I love it. And I do see having adventures together, doing things together. Yeah, see, having a lot of fun here, but there's going to be a lot of communication. The emotions are going to start flowing. This person is emotional. They may not come across that way at first, but look at, it's funny because the feminine got the Queen of Wands first, and the masculine got the King of Wands first, and there's been a lot of King of Wands in my readings, which I feel the message is, let them take the lead. They like to feel like they're in control, but we all know the feminine is the one. You're the one that decides in the end when they offer you an invitation to dinner, to their house, or to another gathering. Could be an invitation with that, I mean, to 10 of Cups, could be a festival, a party, a wedding, any kind of large gathering. So there's going to be there's several opportunities here. Some of you have already crossed paths with this person, or you got an invitation, went somewhere, or they did, and the other person wasn't there. And you probably don't even know it. This is how the universe brings people together. So there's going to be some kind of miracle. I see adventures, both of you going off on this adventure, embracing this opportunity. See, it's about embracing it. See, things are clearing up here. The sun is shining. Just be still. Just be at peace. Let go of the outcome. Just go with the flow. Okay, look at that. Beautiful transformations in your love life. This is going to be two people together. Two people together here. Yeah, see, someone here, this person's confident. They're a very confident person. Okay, but it also takes courage to just be still and let the masculine take the lead. Because when the masculine takes the lead, then you can be confident that they know exactly what they want. You see, because they have to go through all that energy of, oh, should I ask them out? What if they don't feel the same? All the what ifs. That's what it's all about. So there you go. Beautiful energy. I'm going to pull out one more card for this courage and see if we can get some other messages here. There we go. So I see the beetle. Yeah, great fortune. Good fortune. We have the goldfish. So there's definitely a lot of abundance between the two of you. Okay. Wealth and prosperity. I see a lot of really positive energy. Yeah, this is something climbing towards success. Take the time to get to know each other. Let go of control. This could be successful. I see a lot of good luck. Yeah, again, great luck and good fortune. More good luck. This is two people who have so much luck between the two of you. Everything is coming out as luck. Now we have, what's this one here? The carrot. Yeah, opportunity. So it's telling you again, take this opportunity. Okay? Take the opportunity. The adventure is about exploring the connection between the two of you. So it's saying to take I feel somebody here didn't take an opportunity. One of you had an invitation to go out to do something. It could have been just people gathering at someone's home, some friends. You may not even know that this person's in that social circle because, I mean, to me, it's like an acquaintance or you're unaware of this person. I mean, this could be a new social circle because you see this. If you've moved, relocated, or you have a new social circle, you've met some new people because we have the new here. So there's a lot of different ways this could play out. But this is something manifesting, and it's two people who are manifesting all. It's not about you manifesting each other all the time. It's about all the things that you're doing to make this happen, where the universe is bringing you together. So really nice. Really, really nice. So let's have a look. One more card. Yeah, new opportunities, possibilities, paths opening up. And you can see some kind of archway. Now, this is interesting. When I see archway, that's also that opportunity being presented. But literally, two of you, this is about crossing paths. You might even walk into a place and actually this person could be standing in an archway. And I seen this in a reading once a long time ago. And one of my subscribers actually had emailed me, this was years ago, when I first started, that it's exactly what happened. They just happened to walk in to someone's house, but it was actually a place, and I think it was a market or a mall or something, and happened to just, two people just checked each other out, and they had crossed paths, and then they met again at another place down the road through other people. So yeah, it's an opportunity for love. So it's saying to take this opportunity. Okay. Any invitations that you get to go out, even if you're tired, okay, unless you're sick or exhausted or something. So but it's also saying to be prepared, keeping everything in balance so that you're prepared, getting your sleep, your rest. You see, the Empress looks like she's resting. So it's keeping everything in balance. So when these things happen, you can take that opportunity. So I'm wishing you all the best here. So whoever they are, it's hard to say. It isn't meant to be revealed for the masculine or feminine, because with the Emperor and the Empress, it could be anybody. So don't focus on that outcome, the sign, who they are. It's more like their energy, because that's who they're going to be. Someone who takes pride in their appearance, pride in all things they do. They're a good provider. See, this is someone who looks more. I feel they've held back because they want to make sure they can provide. If it's somebody who didn't take an opportunity and they're aware of you, okay, and you may even be aware of them for some of you, they hold back until they're ready financially, so they can provide. This is somebody who has pride in all the things they do. And they're actually a very positive, happy person, very high vibrational, ready for a fresh new start. So there it is. Crazy. Do take care, and we'll see you soon.